sure no one gets in and everything is safe.
Okay, you're standing guard outside the room.
Wait, can I just try to eat up my cape?
Why would you do that?
I'm
What is
just
it that your
bored.
brother
My
does?
guy's bored, so I just eat up my China
Yeah,
cape.
that's a good question.
Hopefully
They're just chatting.
They're just chatting up on the top deck.
Wait,
Can
do
I
I have
hear
to
them?
make a scenario for that?
If you're close enough, are you coming over? Like they're not making it a point to like. They're just kind of like standing on the edge, looking out of the ocean, talking. They're not making it a point to like secret themselves away or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'll like come up along the rail and get somewhat close, just kind of catch an earful, see what they're talking about, see if we can catch any like pinpoints of them talking about what happened during the gladiator event, or if they're just chatting about other stuff.
Yeah. So you approach, and as you approach them, they do kind of get quiet and kind of look over at you to see if you're trying to join the conversation or are you trying to eavesdrop. They're trying to determine what's your deal. Why are you coming near it? And so they're going to roll an insight on you, and they don't know why you're there. They vaguely remember you from like their father's and mother's parties that you were invited to, and they're like, oh yeah, it's the octopus fish jellyfish dude, and they're like, hey, you're the ambassador. Shoot.
Ambassador Donald.
It's Ambassador Dorna.
That's right. That's right.
It's always a pleasure when I get to see you as you've grown up. Just do a little bit of checking. How was the rest of the gladiator event for you? I mean, we were there for the beginning part of it when things kind of went down. How are you doing from that?
Oh, what are you doing?
The battery is dying on me. There we go. So you direct your question towards Thorum, and he's like, after.
Let's see.
Whoa.
Kitty.
Is that yes?
Yeah.
What? Hold on, kid.
Yeah.
You've got something stuck in your nose.
Whatever.
I got a few things stuck in there.
No, it was like a cobweb was like stuck into her nose,
Oh, no.
and she's like having a sneeze attack because of it. She runs away and she thinks she's in trouble for sneezing or something.
Don't look at
I'm
me.
just trying to help you, kitten.
No, it's punishable by death.
Yeah. So Thorum, he's like, after the crossbow went off and Knockins caught it, me and Knockins booked it out and went over to my brother's place, Travin here,
Who? Who's me?
Thorum,
That's the guy
and
that
Knockins went over to Travin's house.
Who's the worm again?
He's the gladiator that was there was an attempted assassination that you saved him from. Specifically you killed the assassin.
Oh, wait, is it this guy?
So he feels indebted to Landon?
He doesn't know who saved him.
Oh.
He just knows
He's gonna know.
that things happen. Him and the Tabaxi monk ran away. And they explained to you, yeah, it got crazy. I'm not going to stay there when people are trying to kill me. I can handle my own in a fight, but people shooting crossbows at me, that's kind of different.
Yeah, it's much a different scenario when assassination is on the ball more than sport. Well, it's good to see you're in good health and in good company with your family. Maybe we could be rescheduling the fight at any point.
I have no idea when and if I'm ever going to make it back to Rome.
probably best that we do kind of lay down in times like these.
You have any idea who would want to see you get crossbowed? My name's Todd, by the way.
Yes,
Oh,
this-
are you there with him?
Yeah, I went with him.
Okay. So he looks over at you and is like, I have no idea who would want me
Can I
dead.
have some Cheez-Its?
No.
What?
The arena people, all of our gladiators, we're all pretty
Can I also have some cereal?
high knit, close knit group that we all get along professionally. Like, not too many of us have grudges, so I wouldn't think that it was an issue with another gladiator. So I really don't know who would want to have me killed.
Yeah. Did you hear that there were changelings in your house?
Yes, my mother and father have made me quite aware that I was not the only target of this assassination.
Wait, who are you
Most
talking
public
to?
now. That's for sure. Do you have any idea who stopped it?
From my understanding, my mother and father were outside my younger brother's room, and they stopped the assassination attempt in the
Well,
house.
we were there too. We helped.
Yes, I heard you were there. I heard you helped them get to the boat.
It was a long walk.
I am indeed grateful for your help with that.
We were also there at your almost would-be execution. And I don't want to say too much, but do you recognize this crossbow?
I do not.
I reckon that you would not. This is the crossbow that was fired and is variable proof that we were there to stop it and to at least apprehend him. We tried to apprehend him, and then somehow he ended up dead.
You guys seem like you're the ones doing it, but you're not, because that guy, totally that guy.
He's like,
Not us.
he like looks at the crossbow. He's like, this could be like literally any crossbow.
Just like you might like having the thing that almost killed him.
I think what my friend is trying to get at is that he's proving that we're here to help you and your family. So if there is any need that you can bestow upon us, aid you in times like this, we are here. So
That's why he's the diplomat.
I see. Well, we thank you for your help. Travin, on the other hand, you guys aren't directly asking him anything,
Wait, can I have
but
some jerky?
go ahead and make an insight check on Travin.
Well,
Yeah.
Ooh. That's gonna be way better than mine. 15.
Okay.
13.
Oh, me too?
My question though, do you subtract
I am under the
modifiers from it?
understanding that
I usually don't know.
only those two have gotten into this conversation.
Yeah, that's what
You are
Yeah,
down
I'm down.
in another part of the ship.
Wait, I'm with him, right?
Yeah, that's why I was confused, because he tried to come near me.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought you meant everyone.
Okay, so you two are in another part of the ship, so
Wait,
no,
can I have some jerky?
Well,
you can have some jerky.
I don't allow him near the room, or at least at a certain distance, but I allow him to be on the floor. Or at least not too close.
Yeah. He's not trying to get into the room, and you know that he's part of the group that is, guarding the Soderich family, and so he's okay.
Do I know about his stealing tendencies, or is he just okay?
No one knows that apparently he has thieving tendencies.
Okay.
As he didn't make it known to anybody else, he was looking through stuff, and
Where is the jerky?
I think it's on the floor.
Or,
I think it's the bag fell down there. Yeah, so no one knows that he was trying to steal stuff because he did a horrible job and everything was already put up, as it's a pretty well kept ship. Like, there's not just like gold lying around and like swords and weapons scattered across the floor. Everything is put in its place. You know, this is a ship, and it needs to be kept, you know,
Ship shape.
in ship shape.
Ship shape.
So with your nat 20, and even with your 15, when Travin looks at you two, you can tell that he has some ideas about who would want to kill somebody in their family, but he's not necessarily going to just give you guys the information because he doesn't necessarily know you. He knows you help the family out, but not who you are. Is just like a long con kind of thing. You know, he's part of the Judiciary Committee, so he deals with criminals all the time, and he knows that there are criminal organizations out there that do some pretty sneaky stuff, and getting a group to infiltrate his family and pretend like they're good people is probably a good way to sneak in.
It's fair, honestly.
That's a valid point.
Wait, can I have some saltines?
Dude.
Landon, go get a drink of water.
And then can I have some saltines?
I think you're thirsty and your body is just craving stuff to get you to drink water.
If I'm still hungry, can I have some?
Go drink a bottle of water.
Well, I'm gonna kind of glance over at Trevum. I'm not gonna engage in the conversation because I understand that he's not gonna be forthwith on information, so I don't want to push it. But I'm gonna try and have like a reassuring face, kind of like a friendly face, as much as my jellyfish face can do.
Your helmet.
Yeah, just like, yeah, we're the good guys.
You can trust me, I've changed people's lives.
He is very good at it.
So he knows who you are. You know, he's one of the,
Look,
top.
professionally we know each other.
Yeah, like you've sat in on court matters that he's proceeded over. Like you've probably raised some complaints to the Judiciary Committee one time or another about treatment of your people and trade rights and other stuff like that. He knows who you are. Professionally, you guys have just the kind of same relationship you would have with his father and his mother, where you're up mingling with those people, and so they know who you are and you know who they are.
Yeah.
So you glance over at him, and he kind of gives you like the, yeah, I trust you look, because I kind of know you, but I don't know you enough to trust you with this.
Yeah.
So how many hours has it been since, or rough time has it been since after arrest?
You guys have gone about your day. This conversation's happened. I'd say it's probably about midday right now.
I would like to crack open one of my vinegars.
Okay.
Yep. While I'm
Just
standing
down while
up.
you're guarding.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna try to get drunk while you're guarding your boss.
Yeah, essentially.
He's the hired one. We're the ones that are trustworthy.
Yeah. Well, I'm trustworthy enough.
Keyword enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go ahead and how much of that bottle are you just gonna spill all over the place?
Whole thing.
Ship's
I just
gonna
know
reek.
it. All but a single
Salt,
sip.
seawater.
I will offer
bird
to
poop,
Landon.
and vinegar.
Yeah, we're on a sea
So-
shanty ship right now.
I'll take it and then
Nice.
I'll drink it.
I've thought
No,
to
no,
not change it
I
into the
just
loose-smelling
thumbs
vinegar
up.
I've ever had. Now we don't even have any alcohol to get drunk off of.
It's a shame we don't have any food to use with this vinegar and cook with.
So it's
So-
all but a
What about
couple of
tacos?
gulps, I should say.
I want you
Sorry,
to
Rachel
make.
Rhodes.
So you guys aren't alone. You're on the second deck. You're on the lower deck. So there's the crew's quarters, all the stuff, and then there are a couple of cabins that are reserved for important people, and that's where you are. You are not alone in this area.
Oh yeah.
There
I'm
are
fully
crew
aware.
members that are coming down, taking their rest, their break for, afternoon nap or whatever, while the other guys go up on their shift. The night crew come down and sleep and stuff. You are not alone. And I'm going to roll to see how many of them are just over you.
And I think you might need to roll for Landon because he decided to take the last quarter of the bottle and drink it, or so.
And I did thumbs up.
Hey, Landon, I want you to make a Constitution check for me.
Throw up all together.
There's vinegar and then there's a smell of throw up. That's excellent smells. He rolls a 6.
A 6 plus your Constitution modifier.
What's that?
Probably not above a 10.
Here, let me see.
This is awesome. Thank you. They made it so much better.
Constitution is plus 2, so an 8.
This is
All right.
awesome.
With an 8, you've had alcohol before, and you've
I'm like,
had vinegar before, but you have never had the ultra swill vinegar that
It's like 40% acid.
that Brian has made.
It's like Double Dragon, but worse.
It's like, this is like pure vinegar. It's like stuff that archaeologists find inside of vessels.
You
In
just drank a fourth of a bottle of
a-
vinegar.
So
It's a shame we don't have an artificer. We could make batteries.
That
as,
would be useful.
as you go to chug this bottle, you put it to your mouth and you drink, and instantly you hurl your lunch everywhere.
what's girl, man?
Throw up.
Throw up
All
everywhere.
over.
Barf just